Hello there everyone, welcome back to another round of Slay the Spire. We are here once again with our Watcher, and we are going to be watching out as we are going up into Ascension level 6, where we start each one damaged. Not gonna be fun, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably gonna be like where the difficulty really starts to scale up, because now we have a whole lot of shit on our hands. Like, we have more elites, which aren't really that bad considering if we can actually kill them in a reasonable manner. The normal enemies are deadlier, elites are deadlier, bosses are deadlier. So we heal less after boss battles, which is a big one in my opinion. So we just need to try our best. Okay, so looking at it, I have two possible options. I'll go for 14 max HP, or enemies in my next week combat have 1 HP. So, looking at it, I mean, it might be possible to cheese out a single elite, but I think actually using gold for max HP is going to be pretty good, especially with the fact that as the Watcher, we don't exactly have many ways to regain, well, to gain more max health or to regain health. So yeah, that's kind of that's what I'm thinking here. I think I might go like this right side path, since with all these question marks, we are bound to get like chests that have relics, so we don't really need to rely on trying to risk our lives, trying to fight as guaranteed tough enemies. Of course, it could always be the fact that we might end up having to take on regular enemies, so there's always that possibility as well. But yeah, I guess we'll just simply have to see what happens when it happens. So yeah. Okay, what do we have here? Follow-up. Yes, give me. That's a good one. I mean, Crush Joints is also pretty good since it makes things vulnerable, but just simply having more energy for a turn is pretty good. We'll take the damage. Sucks a little bit, but I'm willing to take it. And we're facing the Guardian, so I should probably make note on that. Yes, just give me the free upgrade for Eruption. Make that cost 1 less. Yes, it's tempting. It's actually really tempting at this state of the game, because double free upgrade is pretty powerful if you can get like 2 strikes, but I think I'm not going to grab it, since I feel like that's just way too much risk for a very, very low reward. And I think we might actually be able to kill the jaw wall. Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? Sanctity is nice, but I don't really like any of these options. I guess the only option I really like is Perseverance, but you know what? I think Sanctity might be the best option, since we can go into like we can use like Miracle, Sanctity, and then just simply have that going on. Okay, we'll upgrade Follow-Up so that way it's doing more damage, since I plan to use Follow-Up a lot. Let's go ahead and get rid of a Defend. It doesn't give us anything, but I mean, it's basically a free card removal, so I say why not. Okay, good damage, good damage. So if we can get 2 strikes next turn, that would be awesome, that would kill it. Or we can just do a single follow-up, that's also fine. Boarding Bash will be useful if we come up. I think Boarding Bash, I mean, it's doing more damage than a strike, so, and it does more damage. So I guess Boarding Bash is pretty decent for this. Hey, the Pantograph. That's actually pretty useful for us, since that will allow us to take more risks before boss fight. And we're facing, oh, they got the strength up. Yee. Not the greatest thing ever. Okay, now unfortunately we didn't get Vigilance, which is kind of useful here. I could take more damage. I mean, You know what? I say for the sake of... I say that it's kind of worth it to take more damage. So that way, let's just go ahead and defend. We'll use a miracle to put up a defense and... I mean, now we only have to deal with 2, so... Alright, so we'll go with Sanctity. And the problem is... I shouldn't have used Sanctity there. Shoot. I mean... Actually, we might be able to... Yeah, we can kill... We can actually kill that guy outright, so that's actually pretty useful. But I probably should have used Bowling Bash or whatever it's... Yeah. And I think... Yeah, we killed this guy too, so... Okay. We managed somehow. Hey, Flurry of Blows, that's... yeah, you know what? Flurry of Blows is kind of useful. We upgrade it, then it becomes more powerful than a strike, so... I mean, it becomes as powerful as a strike and it's free, so... Why not? Don't exactly have a single thing yet, so... Let's just go with the donuts. Being able to increase our max HP, that's pretty useful. Okay, got the Darkstone, which... I mean, I guess it's pretty useful at this stage in the game now. Come on. Kill your Hourglass. Okay, that's okay. Is there a card that we want to upgrade? I mean, I guess Bowling Bash might be good since that's basically 20 damage, but I think for this case, let's just go ahead and heal up and just get that big double heal with Pantograph. Okay, so erupt, follow. Might as well just simply... Damn it, we drew our Sanctity. Shit. Well, on the right side we do have Stance Potion, so we can switch out. Okay, on the bright side... Another bright side is that as we actually don't take double damage from attacking into the thing, so... do we take 20? Yeah, let's just go ahead and take 20. It's not the worst thing ever. I mean, we definitely did more damage to it than it did to us, so... Okay, now we want to exit Wrath now. So let's go ahead and switch to Calm. And use a defend. Already down to half health. Okay, so let's go ahead and Sanctity. We'll use Flurry. We'll erupt. Use Flurry again. Strike. Then we can switch back into Vigilance and just kind of do a useless attack, but it's still an attack, so... Perfect. Okay, we erupt. Follow. I mean, we're mostly damaging ourselves, but I'd say that self-damaging is pretty useful since we're basically doing more damage to it than it can do to us with its thorns. Okay. I'd say Devotion is actually pretty good for us. Calling Bell or the Black Star? That's actually the... Because I don't really know which one to pick up. I mean, with our Darkstone we get more health, which is always nice. But the problem is we get the Calling Bell Curse, which doesn't really help us at all unless we start grabbing like artifacts that synergize with Curse, like the Duvu Doll or the Blue Candle. The Black Star is tempting because we're still at stage 2 and we are with the Watcher, so... This is actually a pretty tough decision. I think the Black Star might be our choice here. Alright, so now that we chose to go with the Black Star, then we're going to need to pick out a path that is suitable for us. So, I see a path that gives us 3 elite fights, but I don't think that's necessarily a good idea because we haven't really had a chance to spend our well, I guess technically we did have a chance to spend our money at the beginning, but because we got the max HP plus 14. So maybe I don't think I'll go and take this left path. I mean this right path over here. But we also need to take into account any rests, so that way we can upgrade or have to do an emergency heal. So taking all that into account, I think this left path over here is actually pretty good because it gives us an emergency rest after the first elite, and in case we need to do a divert course, we can always change course to a regular fight and then just simply take a merchant that way. So yeah, let's go that way. Ah, chosen. Great. Well, on the right side, ooh, I kinda probably didn't want to erupt there, but you know what, I'm erupting anyways. Yeah, might as well use our miracle for maximum damage. I also probably shouldn't forget about our blood vial, but in all honesty, with just simply how little it does restore, it's simply saying, hey, can you rush down this guy real fast? Yeah, might as well. Get rid of another defense, since we do have empty body now. Oh boy, these guys. I mean, I guess these guys aren't really the worst thing ever, because you can actually take them out before and not take any damage. Let's go ahead and miracle. I probably should have knocked out this one from the sky, but I kind of wanted to, but I think with how our deck is currently running, we have enough cheap cards that we don't really need to worry about it. Okay, so start with the follow, strike, and well, this sucks. I guess we'll just simply erupt and take damage. I'm definitely not doing a good job here. This definitely feels a bit sloppy. Eee. That was a bit too much. Alright, so we take out this guy. I probably should have... whatever. On the right side we do have the flurry of blows to help us out there, so I guess it all went well in the end? Question mark. Alright, finish him off. Oh, hey, another follow-up, that's useful. So, at this point, we might need to... Yep, nope, I'm going to need to fight this. So, I guess let's go ahead and give it a pointy first. We'll go ahead and use Miracle for Sanctity. Activate our Devotion, and Romeo does the most damage, I guess, so we'll start taking him out. I mean, sure, Bear does has his nasty debuff, but honestly, it's still not the worst thing ever. Especially when the fact we have Boarding Bash to help levy us out. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing ever. Let's go ahead and cut through Fate. So, yeah. Might end up having to cut off into the right path instead of getting a chance. Looks like we're going to have to... Looks like we might need to go right instead. Hey, a chest. Hey, the shuriken. Okay, that's... Okay, I think the shuriken makes a whole lot of a difference for us since we're constantly doing cheap attacks. This might be what we need. Okay, so let's go ahead and erupt on the leader. We take out the fat gremlin. We use flurry on the wizard. Then we strike the regular. Perfect. Now, depending on how much defense he gives, okay, we can still pretty easily. Eee! Okay, on the bright side, we do have empty body on us, so we're still pretty fine. So let's go ahead and cut to fate. You know what? Yeah. Draw into vigilance. Use flurry. We'll use our miracle for empty body. That takes us out. Then we smack the leader again. Then defend into. Let's see. What are my last 5 cards? You know what? Yeah, I'm willing to withdrawing. Okay, that's actually we actually got some good cards to get rid of. So, all right, the wizard's going to be using his big blast. But that's okay with me because we're erupting. And it doesn't really matter. And that blast doesn't really matter since we took out the boss. Whew. Hey, another flurry. Nice. Alright, we're actually looking pretty good. Never mind, we're not looking good anymore. Why? Why the snake plant? Alright, so we'll strike. Follow up. Follow up. Vigilance. Call it a day. I mean, I guess on the bright side we do have these 1 scales on us, so we're not taking as much. Okay, so we erupt. Hit them with the bowling bash. Use this. Finish him off. Okay, not the worst thing ever, but definitely could have been a whole lot more. Definitely could have been worse. Wallop is kind of useful in our rage state, but I don't think it's necessarily the cream of the crop. I guess Carve Reality might be the best one for us. To the feather, okay. Fortunately, we're not really regaining that much since our deck is still kind of low, but hey, getting many West is still many West, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. Okay, we follow up our follow-up. Defend and see what Sanctity gives us. Okay, I'm fine with those cards getting removed. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and erupt. Hit them with the Carve Reality. Activate our miracle. Then we go into vigilance. Fortunately, we haven't really had a chance to do any fancy gimmicks of switching between stances yet. But thankfully we did manage to get at least one proc of our shuriken. So we're taking a good chunk of damage here, which, I mean, we do heal that up with our Pantograph, so. Alright, go into Eruption. Grab Carve Reality. And then we split. Hey, talk to the hand. That's the card that we want. But we're facing the Guardian, so it doesn't really matter. Unfortunate. Oh. You know what, at this point I think upgrading all our strikes at this point is kind of useful. So we use Flurry on. Let's use it on the cultist. We'll use Talk to the Hand on the Chosen. Then we Vigilance. Then we attack the cultist again. Nice. Alright. Looking pretty good. Self-injure yourself, I'm fine with that. So now we need to start getting rid of the annoying one. See what we can get. Flurry of blows, I'll take it. It's probably better if I just simply activate the devotion now. Speaking of devotion and divinity, I might want to upgrade it when I get my next chance to. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to grab the Satrap. At this point, we're kind of making a deck where it's just kind of based on constantly switching on trying to combo up and then follow, and then try to make sure our stance is in the right place for it. The Ambrosia might be pretty useful for this fight. Screw it, we're doing it. So, start by getting rid of the staple of the net. After that, we'll go ahead and move on to the other slaver. Go ahead and put up a defense, use Sanctity. Perfect. We'll grab Carve Reality. Alright. I would definitely say that that was a good use of our Ambrosia portion. We actually get a lot of health back, so let's go ahead and upgrade our devotion so that way we're getting 3 mantra. So that way it only takes us 4 turns. Hey, speaking of it. So we got devotion set up. We'll go into empty body to see what sanctity gives us. Alright. So at this point, I think going and activating eruption is probably the best move. Since that way, yep, there's our vigilance. So go ahead and yeah, I think attacking twice and oh, nice. We actually managed to get Flurry, so this is actually good for us. Since we can actually finish off one, and then we can defend here and just simply, yeah, I think just simply negating the damage that the Automaton will do might be useful. Okay, they took my Talk to the Hand, which I'm actually kind of okay with. So we activate Consecrate, so that way our follow-ups. Oh wait, oh yeah, I forgot Satrap can actually apply weak, so okay, nice. We're really stacking up, really stacking our strength stacks. Love to see it. That's a lot of defense on that thing. I don't like that. Okay, let's go ahead and walk on taking it down. Perfect. Perfectly following it to a follow-up like that. Go ahead and with the smites, use Sanctity. Don't want to use my Talk to the Hand yet. Okay, it's going to be using its big beam soon. Okay, so we're doing some pretty... Yeah, it's good now. Divinity! You can't... Oh my goodness, it's so ridiculous. Blasphemy is tempting. I think Brilliance might be the best card for us here. So I think the Stables card will work out well for us since we want to do elite fights. Alright, speaking of elites, so let's go ahead and... So I see... at most three spots. And we have plenty of gold too, so... But we also should keep in mind rest areas. So I think maybe like starting on the right side and then progressing up the left might be the best plan, since it gives us 2 chances to spend gold, which we have not been using at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with Chloe. Activate follow-up, use Sash Whip to extend the amount of time it's weakened for. Use Cut Through Fate. We'll discard Carve Reality and grab Talk to the Hand. You know what, I'd say that it's actually worth it to use the Talk to the Hand. I mean, to use the Miracle to activate Strike for another blocker of our Shokin. Alright, and I think we basically take him out now. Okay. I know we're not doing pressure points, so... I mean, it's definitely a tempting deck option, and it does work too, so... Okay, so we have 2 repulsors and a spike. Okay, we can take care of that. So, let's go ahead and start by taking out the spiker while we still have while we have shield from our anchor. Not to mention we actually do get some shield because we used our Talk to the Hand on it. we will be taking a little bit of damage, but honestly, the damage is actually kind of negligible, so I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and defend Sanctity. So we erupt. Use Flurry on this one. Activate our Miracle. Carve Reality. And since they're killed, we can use Smite on the other one. And then just simply Brilliance to finish off the last one. Nice. I kind of like the way our deck is kind of setting up, so I kind of don't want to grab another card. Alright, what do we have here? So this might be useful, but not really. I think Potion Belt and Trophic. Then we get rid of... Honestly, I think getting rid of the Bowling Bash might be the play now, since I think most of the bosses we're going... I mean, most of the things we're going to be facing will just be one big creature instead of multiple small things. Let's just go ahead and interact with one. And let's see. Enlightenment might be the play here, since that actually just simply makes our cards free. So I think that's probably the play. Oh, we have the thingamajig, transient. So, oh, okay, now I feel stupid and I want to get rid of the card that I picked up now. Okay, let's go ahead and Miracle up for Talk to the Hand. This way it gives us defense and we can... It basically allows us to do like an offensive defense. I can actually go into Tantrum here, since by doing more damage to it than it can do to us, we actually kind of protect ourselves from being able to hurt us. So let's see. It's doing 45 damage now. Yeah, you let's just go ahead and strike Call Reality. We'll hold on to the Smite, because that's some pretty decent damage. Perfect. Alright, so we start with the follow-up. Go into Flurry. Do a strike. Then Tantrum. And might as well just simply hit up with another Smite. At this point, using the Smite is pretty good for us. Alright, follow up. Strike. Concert. And finally, Tantrum. And I guess we'll just simply activate the potion and vigilance. Since it does allow us, so why not? It does kill itself anyways. An upgraded Cut to Fate will be pretty useful, so... let's go ahead and have Tantrum strike 4 times now. Ooh, Nemesis. This thing is not nice. So... we'll go ahead and do another cut through, and... yeah. We wouldn't have enough energy to... we wouldn't have enough energy to block out each bottle, so I think this is good. Although we do need to keep in mind that it does go intangible, so... might as well just simply do what damage we can. Activate Empty Body. Glowy. I mean, on the bright side, even with it can still generate a lot of blocks thanks to Talk to the Hand being on it. Okay, so we stop with Flurry. Then we go into Tantrum. That blocks these two to come back. And we just simply deal a shit ton of damage because Wrath is so stupid. Still Chaos. Yeah, that's actually pretty better than... yeah, let's just go with Follow-Up since that's a pretty useful card for us. Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep going straight forward and take on the... oh, another... sure, this is actually a pretty easy fight for us, so... at least I hope it's an easy fight. So, Sash... Brilliance. Might as well just simply start using stuff. Fire Potion this guy. And we'll grab some plated armor to protect us a little bit more. That only leaves us with an artifact potion and an which is fine. So let's go ahead and start by taking out... ooh, we actually can't. That's a slight bit problematic. Oh my! Well, this is the thing. Might as well just go with Mental Fortress. There we go. Look to the hand on this one. This is just... oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Alright. We managed to get 2 Entropic Brews from one Entropic Brew. That is insane. I love it. Okay, so you up on this one. And then we can basically kill. Okay, just simply took a little bit. So let's do Fear No Evil. So that way we have an offensive way. Oh, saw each combat in calm. I like that. Alright, big head. Let's do this. So we solve with Warped, go into Devotion. Defend. Cut through, see what we get. Get rid of the defend. Sash. Follow. Strike. Alright. You know what, I think this might be a good time to use our strength potion. Might as well use our fear potion as well since it has a buttload of health. So go ahead and view it. So let's go ahead and start with Miracle, Sanctity, Constant into both of our flurries. Okay. I mean, he did some good damage, but I think grabbing Halt is probably the best play for us. Now we can just simply Entrophic Brew again, so let's all go insane. Alright. And I think that decides it. Wrath is just, even when it's not the best situation, and it's still a pretty good situation for us, so so let's see, what do we have in store? The pair is tempting. Don't really need a Toxic Gig. Don't think the orange pellets are going to give us too much use. Kinda like what we have in our potion slots, so I think the best play would be the pair, since it gives us more max HP. Oh, let's open it. Okay. That could be useful. We have so many relics. It's insane. I love it. Okay. So we start by erupting on the Webdomancer. Kill off one. Actually, we can kill off the daggers just straight up. So let's go ahead and tantrum on the Webdo. Then we activate Fear No Evil. Use Empty Body. Go into Sanctity. Oh no. Yes. Hit up with the tantrum again. Then go into hey, and then the Let's Opener. That was so much damage, I love it. Alright, take out the Webdomancer. Strength Potion. It might be useful compared to the attack potion, but you know what? I think the strength potion is better over the dex potion, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're facing up against the Spire. Alright, you know what? That not the worst thing that we could be facing, but okay. What do we have? Sash Rip. Might as well. Oh, we already started in comp, so there's no real reason to use Fear No Evil, so let's just see what we draw. Yeah, now it's worth using. See, this is why we kept the Fear No Evil, so that way we can just simply combo into using a miracle from drawing Eruption. So glad that things work out. I love it when a plan comes together. So then we just simply put up a full block. He'll try and I'm surprised I didn't try to wrap us around it. Oh, now it's doing it. Okay, get rid of it. Ooh, regen potion. Well, I think the only real thing, probably just simply use it to get rid of the weak potion, but honestly, I don't think it's really necessary. So let's go with Crush Joints. get all of our health back from. So let's go ahead and let's see. I think applying it to crush joints might be the best option here. Alright. Hello, Mr. Time Eater. So let's go ahead and activate. We activated our strength potion. Might as well. Actually, you know what? We'll keep our other potions on standby for his phase 2. So might as well just simply get it started. So let's see. He activates it whenever you play 12 cards. So let's use our attack potion. Use grab cut to fate, and let's actually get rid of both of them. Oh, we ended up getting Ascension. Alright. Hey, and there's our talk to the hand. So that was actually pretty worth it. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here, but that's fine. And I just realized that his HP is 456, so well done. Okay. So let's see. I think Rush down might be good. That will free up Tantrum. So cut to fate. We'll discard all these. Damn it. Well, this is definitely going to hurt a little bit, so let's go ahead and grab card. Use card. Card of reality. To have held that like that, but alright. Activate devotion. Use vigilance. Get top of the flurry. Crush his joints with that. We use our miracle. Erupt. No, I totally screwed up the combo. Damn it. Whatever. I think he's dead either way. Yeah, he's dead. Whew. That wasn't so bad. Honestly, we had so many relics. Wasn't it funny? Well, let's see how much damage you do. 1,206. Not bad. Ascension mode level 7. Nice. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button as well as comment down below. And hit that subscribe button because it's you guys and gals that make this channel alive. See ya!